Kamu
apa nih maksudnya? Yang kok kenapa rebusnya kayak gini? Yang kan kamu suruh aku rebus sama telur. Ini rebus sama telur, tapi ini apa?
ini udah matang. Yang ini 2 menitan lagi keluar. Yang itu belum matang.
Ya ampun, satu telur itu 10 menit. Kenapa nggak semuanya dimasukin satu sini?
Karena kalau langsung semuanya 50 menit jadi lama dong.
Apa nih maksudnya? Kamu tahu itu aja maksudnya. Kamu tahu nggak itu aja?
Mari kita bahas kasus kematian yang fatal. Siapa yang menjadi korban kali? MTK. Alhamdulillah. Siapa yang pertama kali menemukan jasad dari MTK? Bahasa. Ini gue penasaran sih. Kenapa ya di bahasa Indonesia gue tuh selalu pas-pasan? Padahal gue orang Indo ya. Kok bisa? Yang penasaran siapa pelaku sebenarnya jangan lupa lihat subscribe terus nonton sampai habis. Lalu siapakah yang ditunjuk sebagai kepala detektif untuk menangani kasus ini? PKN. Wah, boleh. Pasti bijak. Kemudian siapakah yang terakhir kali bersama dengan MTK? Agama. Wah, semoga amal dan ibadahnya diterima ya. Iya. Setelah proses penyelidikan, siapa yang ditetapkan sebagai tersangka utama dalam kasus ini? PJOK. PJOK tidak terima. Dia melakukan pembelaan. Paling siapa kali ini ya? Apa sih? Komputer mengaku tidak bersalah. Ia menyampaikan bahwa ada tuduh lain dalam kasus ini. Siapakah tuduh lain tersebut? Impa? Tiba-tiba entah dari mana muncullah saksi kunci penting. Siapakah saksi kuncinya? Ya, proses persidangan sekolah kira selesai. Hakim sudah menjatuhkan keputusannya. Siapa yang dipenjara? Impa? Ini yang kita tunggu. Kemudian siapakah pembunuh aslinya? Apakah? Impa? Kemudian siapakah pembunuh aslinya?
Selama 20 tahun, tapi bentuknya itu masih awet mulus seperti baru dibeli kan? Nah, bukan dari ikutan bikin burger awet, Burger King tuh malah ngelawan arus dengan rilis iklan The Mall di Whopper di tahun 2020 lalu. Jadi mereka tuh sengaja nge-timeless burger Whopper andalan mereka yang diinjari membusuk dan juga berjamur parah selama 34 hari. Ya awalnya, netizen tuh pada jirin juga bingung lah, ngapain deh ini tuh brand ngancurin citra makanan sendiri. Nah, ternyata teman-teman, ini adalah sindiran super elegan buat caranya benar-benar main blowing banget di Facebook diakhiri para konsumen.
Bagaimana sih yang terjadi kalau dengan minuman viral ini? Ada blogger yang
Seorang anak perempuan menyusun rencana cerdik untuk membuktikan bahwa ibunya sebenarnya tidak jujur tentang rasa makanannya. Ia meminta ibunya mencicipi masakan tersebut dan seperti yang diduga, sang ibu langsung mengatakan bahwa masakan itu masih kurang garam. Dan ini padahal sebelumnya tidak pernah tahu. Saat ibunya mencicipi nasi, dia tetap merasa rasanya belum pas. Wanita ini pun kembali berpura-pura menambahkan sesuatu untuk ketiga kalinya, meskipun tetap tidak menaruh apa-apa ke dalam makanan. Namun reaksi ibunya setelah itu benar-benar di luar dugaan. Seorang anak perempuan dan adik
anaknya teriak keras. Wah, itu ceritanya nyayat hati banget bang, asli. Dan benar sama akhirnya bapaknya dengan tenaga terakhirnya, mungkin dengan perdarahan di otaknya, dia dengan sekuat tenaga lamanya bisa bahaya kan, bisa meninggal dunia juga kan. Jadi dia
Ini ikan cipung gimana? Nah, saya kan juga bingung ikan cipung itu apa. Waktu saya sama tanya ya maksudnya, terus ikan cipung itu apa gitu.
wanita ini membuat banyak orang salah paham dengan beberapa video miliknya karena setiap kali ia upload sebuah video, ia selalu menampilkan dirinya yang dimana sedang diserang oleh seseorang dengan memecahkan kaca mobil miliknya. Banyak yang mengira jika wanita ini banyak mengira yang sedang mengiklankan kaca mobil. Nah ini emang aja yang berarti.
Maaf, untuk kandungan 60.000 boleh?
Iya deh.
Udah bener ya?
Dia turun, dia naik di pesta, tekanannya tinggi, cewek cantik berbahaya, mencuri hatiku, dia memantul terus bergerak.
Tiba-tiba. Gak apa-apa, udah tenang.
Dia membantu.
Itu depan rumah ada mobil siapa sih?
Aku baru aja beli mobil, Mak.
Dengan uang kamu, emangnya cukup?
Harganya cuma 1 juta kok, Mami.
Siapa yang jual mobil semurah itu?
Ada ibu-ibu.
Ini Bu, ini ada uangnya. Oke Bu.
Few moments later.
Dek, ya Bu, tukar kerja lah Dek, soalnya nggak mau nyala. Udah ya Bu. Kok ringan Bu? Hah, ringan? Itu kan kesel tadi Dek. Beda Bu, bagus anjir, ketukannya pecah.
Ternyata pecah. Mana ya? Kamu mau kemana? Gak ada jalan-jalan.
Kamu jangan tepuk aja curang.
Kepala lo neok ya? Udah. Coba.
Coba.
Stay. Jalan aja.
padahal baru dibersihin. Ternyata wanita ini lagi ngetes sesuatu. Hari itu dia baru beli gulungan handuk mahal.
sekarang nggak bisa. Mana sumitnya?
Udah nyampe. Kadang-kadang. Mari kita bahas. Ayo menuju koloni. Kakak ini beli kue salju. Awalnya sih dibikin seneng karena kirain gulanya dapat banyak. Tapi ternyata di dalamnya malah masih ada plastiknya dong. Pacarnya mana? Inilah mengapa gaun ungu Rapunzel berbeda dari semua gaun putri Disney lainnya. Tidak seperti yang lain, korset pada gaunnya terletak di bagian depan, karena Rapunzel sering tinggal di rumah sendiri.
Kamu tahu nggak, Jepang itu sebenarnya bukan negara yang suka pedes loh. Pas pedagang Portugis bawa cabai di tahun 1500-an, orang Jepang nggak langsung makan. Mereka pakai buat usir hama, soalnya masakan Jepang dari dulu emang nggak kenal pedes. Tapi Jepang ngelakuin hal unik. Jepang nggak pernah biarin cabai jadi bintang utama di makanan mereka. Cuma taburan atau pendamping aja. Ketagihan, mereka udah lakuin hal yang sama lewat wasabi dari dulu. Makanya makanan Jepang jarang ada yang pedas banget. Wilfy bayi 2 tahun hitungin pendapatan lebaran.
Ada deh, hitungin kita pendapatan kita di tahun ini. Nah, kita mulai kan dari turunin. Bikinnya itu ya yang lagi ngetrend yang mana?
Baru-baru ini viral di TikTok tuh ada cowok yang nekat transformasi rambut tapi efek sampingnya benar-benar di luar turun. Masuk di hari kedua dan juga ketiga, kepalanya mulai bengkak secara brutal. Karena puncak di hari kelima, kepalanya makin besar lagi tuh seperti balon di video yang kayak karakter di gambar kan. Ini memang disuruh pakai headband medis gitu ya, yang fungsinya buat tahan bengkak. Nah, tapi sialnya Bandung ini fokus ambil nih. Tiba-tiba
See? Even a maimed old wolf can walk this far.
gunanya masih dia apa
Ini pertama kali gue masuk industri musik. Apa gue tuh happy banget sama dahsyat gue bikin karena ya dahsyat kan acaranya gak happy karena gue bakal ketemu sama
See? Even a maimed old wolf can walk this far.
ngefans sama Luna Maya. Pas gue main-main di rumah bapak gue sampai detik ini dari tahun 2005 2006 itu Luna Maya. Luna Maya tuh beneran Luna Maya LUNAMAYA. Tetangga-tetangga. Dia pernah main ke rumah gue yang masih di rumah bapak gue sampai sini.
See? Even a maimed old wolf can walk this far.
Kalau itu kan takut ya.
Dasar bocah aja untuk nama-nama kan jadi orang heran. Kau capek banget tuh kayak semua salah-salah di mata dia. Dia malah satu kangen banget dikira raja apa? Karena kalau dikit-dikit orang-orang aja rasa sumpah pada gue apa kerasa dia. Iya pak, tapi di luar aku psycho.
See? Even a maimed old wolf can walk this far.
Apa? Jangan dong, demi enggak.
Whew. Not hesitate when it's time to bare your fangs.
Nanti mama kasih 10.000. Boleh nggak beli?
Gambaran musuh. Tapi apa? Mobilnya Randy besar kan? Jangan pakai maksud gua. Kita kan saudara.
Trying to trick me? Fight to the death! Mountain Moon, Dragon Gun!
Trinity is before me. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Beasts slaughter each other! Fight to the death!
Soaring above the land. This is permanent!
Fight to the death! Fiddle with holes! Beasts slaughter each other! Fight to the death! Fight to the death! Beasts slaughter each other! Fight to the death!
Now farewell.
Fiddle with holes!
Mountain Moon, Dragon Gun! Soaring above the land. This is permanent!
Fight to the death! Beasts slaughter each other! Fight to the death!
Kenapa kau begitu menyukai Naruto? Kita tidak boleh menilai orang lain, hanya keduanya saja kan? Kau begitu yakin ya? Padahal kita tidak mungkin bisa melihat sifat dalam diri seseorang kan? Sifatnya kan? Hinata, kenapa anak ini? Hinata, kenapa kau begitu menyukai Naruto? Kita tidak boleh menilai orang lain, hanya keduanya saja kan? Kau begitu yakin ya? Padahal kita tidak mungkin. Your daddy, Mike.
Tanggal 1 bukber gimana? Apa ada janji maraton yang kita buka bulanan 1 juta.
dalam masa minimal gue gak goblok. Kalau janji gue pegang iya bener. Iya, gak kayak lo dengan gak mudah. Terus kemarin nyalain aku lagi. Lu gak ada perkawinan. Lu gila banget gak ada perkawinan. Oh ya, aku dengerin dulu aja. Storm, oke, terakhir aku bilang, udah Alvin, udah banget. Coba dicek lagi, udah apa kak? Oh iya, jadi gue minta kamu kan. Minimal gue gak ngobrol, lo kalau janji, gue pegang.
The unrest within me seeks an escape.
Kalau aku udah nyimpan HP aku di bawah, artinya kamu juga nyimpan HP kamu di bawah.
The unrest within me seeks an escape.
Di bawah meja.
Iya.
Kamu di sini loh. Ya aku. Haram ini.
Haram kenapa tuh?
Ini tuh balalaika. Kita kan udah selesai melakukan apapun, Mbak.
Alhamdulillah.
Ini kok pakai kunci jalan?
The unrest within me seeks an escape.
Ini tidak jatuh kayak berhala. Tas kamu. Gini loh. Emang ada yang
The future is unknowable, but I have a choice.
Iya loh Mbak, apalagi Mbak kan sering lupa akhir-akhir ini.
Kamu sering lupa seberapa besar mukaku padamu.
Itu mah nggak usah diinget-inget. Aduh, haram ini.
Haram kenapa tuh?
Ini tuh balalaika. Kita kan udah selesai melakukan apapun Mbak.
Iya Jel, nanti kita lunch di Paris ya. Tadi di sekolah, kalau di apa? Mana orangnya? Siapa? Gurunya bilang saya. Ibu ya orangnya. Ibu nggak tahu Bapak Jel siapa. Ibu nggak tahu Bapak saya siapa. Ibu tuh sebagai guru harusnya sadar tentang kesehatan anak-anak. Kalau sampai anak saya terima berisik gimana? Ibu nggak tanggung jawab. Saya nggak mau tahu. Saya akan tutup sekolah ini.
Iya Bu, saya paham. Bu ingin mendisiplinkan anak saya. Ini juga anak saya yang salah. Tapi Bu, alangkah baiknya jika Ibu tidak menggunakan kekerasan. Masih banyak cara lain. Kalau Ibu berbicara baik-baik dengan anak saya rasa anak saya juga pasti akan mengerti.
Ya Ibu, Ip. Dia
Erase your own scent and keep up with your prey. Erase your own scent and keep up with your prey. Erase your own scent and keep up with your prey.
Are
they here for revenge as well?
heroes.
Tomorrow! Fight to the death! Get over the
Flowers bloom for tomorrow.
The dead return! Beasts slaughter each other! Fight to the death!
Memories waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love. May world bearing ignite the dawn. Don't blink. Cleanse hatred with love. Mirror destruction with me.
Fight to the death! The dead return! Beasts slaughter each other! Fight to the death! Corpulence consume me! In the sky!
ya.
Peaceful days are like breezes carrying the scent of wheat fields. So this was my childhood dream, huh?
A guest? Wonder who it could be.
That's my proposal. There's no harm in giving it some thought.
I understand. But the Express's voyages are meant to extend the Silver Rail. That
Ayo,
won't
ngapain?
change.
But the cosmic situation
kalah.
will.
Kayak
The
kalah.
Legion's threat looms over the universe, and no one can avoid it.
Kok HP lagi
Isn't
tidak
that
berselera
why you
makan?
started the trailblazing journey? To connect.
When it comes to the Express's course, I can't make any decisions on my own.
Lalu pertama kali Bu Rene?
Madam
Ini
Jane,
makan.
your olive branch should be extended to everyone.
Greetings, nameless ones. Deliverer of Emporius. I'm here to celebrate our victory before the Express makes its warp jump and lay the groundwork for a long-term partnership. On behalf of the Strategic Investment Department, and in the name of Diamond, I hereby invite all of you to Astropolis to discuss our alliance. It's the crown jewel of Epsilon, headquarters of Interastral Peace Entertainment. It might not quite match Penacony in terms of glitz and glamour, but in the eyes of IPC folks, it's the ultimate vacation spot. Might as well think of it as a gift. A celebration feast for allies. And a well-deserved vacation. Defeating Iron Tomb is, of course, a feat worthy of being recorded in the history books. It's something that belongs to the cosmos, and even more so to the Nameless. But you and I both know this is just the beginning. To eliminate the threat of the destruction, all forces must still unite as one. To this end, the Preservation hopes to join hands with the Erudition and the Hunt to establish an anti-destruction alliance, bringing together all forces that can be rallied to the cause.
I'm glad to see the Astral Express is on the list.
You're being too modest. You're heroes who defeated a Lord Ravager, and therefore the most brilliant emblem on this banner. I believe the Trailblaze would make a strong candidate for leadership.
I'm truly flattered.
Consider our vote as a show of sincerity from the 10 Stonehearts. So, may I have the honor of expecting your presence?
Every stop the Express makes is decided by all passengers together. Madam Jade, please, give us some time.
Of course. Then I shall wait with anticipation.
Getting to visit the Interastral Peace Entertainment headquarters and become the leaders of the Anti-Destruction Alliance? Come on! When has anything that good ever just fallen into someone's lap?
Jade is a shrewd businesswoman. Her idea of a leader might not align with what we have in mind. What do you think?
Why? Mind telling us your reasons?
We should agree for now, and take things one step at a time.
Well, you're not exactly wrong if you put it that way.
But it's still better not to take any risks. This responsibility is too heavy to bear. Even if it makes sense, we must proceed with caution. Besides, it goes against our identity as free people of the Express. Once we accept, the nature of the Trailblaze would completely change. Anyway, we should politely decline for now.
Sunday, what does your gut tell you?
From what I know about Madam Jade, every favor she does is just groundwork to put things in her control.
I feel the same way. The IPC even wants the Express to spearhead an alliance.
According to her, the IPC sees the Trailblaze as something to rally behind.
Riding on the Cosmic Alliance's victory over Iron Tomb, having us step up to organize an alliance and integrate the forces against the destruction under the IPC's blueprint. That's quite a clever move. I suggest we proceed with caution. Even if we become the nominal leaders, it won't be easy for us to outmaneuver the IPC.
What do you think?
To fight the destruction, we need more allies.
You're right. The more friends, the better. But I'm worried that the cost of this friendship will be our freedom. The discussion's over, so let's take a vote. I reserve my judgment on this.
I feel the same way.
I second that.
Me too.
I abstain.
After careful consideration, we regret to inform you that we cannot accept your proposal for the moment.
I don't suppose Mr. Sunday put in a good word for me, did he?
As you can see, the Astral Express has made its choice. But somehow, you don't seem surprised.
Change takes time. I understand. As Miss Himiko said, it's just for the moment. There's no need to give me an immediate answer. Patience is one of my strengths.
After leaving Amphoras, the Express will seek out a developed world to restock our supplies. When that time comes, our allies from the Strategic Investment Department are welcome to visit us aboard the Express.
In that case, I have another proposal. One that might be more familiar to Miss Himiko. I hear the moon of Plain Arcadia is full again. I bet Miss Himiko would love to go home and see it, wouldn't you?
So the moon is full once again. I wonder if all is well over there.
Stable and prosperous as usual. Plain Arcadia has long since become one of the IPC's most valuable planetary assets. Although I cannot visit there in person, if the Express passes through Plain Arcadia, my colleagues will surely give you a grand welcoming ceremony.
That's very thoughtful of you. We'll give it serious consideration.
Sorry for taking up so much of your time. I should get going now. Remember, the gates of Astropolis will always be open to the Astral Express. May the winds be favorable on your trailblazing expedition.
Plain Arcadia? It's been 15 years since I last heard that name.
It's clear she came prepared. Astropolis was probably just a cover. Jade's real objective was to let us know about the IPC's movements in my homeland.
Are you planning to go back and check it out?
Why don't we first explain things to these confused kids? The civilization of Plain Arcadia on Ahatopia is my homeland. And it's also where the Astral Express once crashed and set off again. Well, I've been away for so long. To be honest, I'm also not quite sure about this. Dan Heng, March 7th, and you've all grown so much during your time in Amphoras. Each of you has become a truly capable Nameless. So you must understand that Jade was right. The Trailblaze no longer means what it once did for the cosmos. Do we keep wandering through space? Or, as she suggested, do we become a core force against the destruction? We should give this question some serious thought before we depart. Going back to where the Trailblaze began again could be a way to reconnect with our original purpose. More importantly, our last stop was really exhausting, so we need to take a proper break. Aha-topia is an Arcadian world steeped in the elation, making it the perfect vacation spot. So, what do you think? That's my suggestion. Give it some thought. Oh, right. Black Swan wasn't part of our discussion earlier. Would you mind passing the message on to her?
When discussing the Alliance, Madam Jade only mentioned the Strategic Investment Department. Perhaps the Anti-Destruction Alliance is just the 10 Stonehearts one-sided initiative. The IPC is full of competing camps. If I'm not mistaken, all the factions on that list are forces that Diamond is trying to win over. The Strategic Investment Department needs enough leverage to silence their opposition within the IPC. Some olive branch.
I heard you have some ideas about the next stop. Sorry, but I'm afraid my journey with the Express has come to an end. The Memo Keepers have received summons from the Garden of Recollection, so I must return to report. But this journey through Amphorius has given me many unforgettable memories. Your trust, and my small act of rebellion against the Garden of Recollection. Covering up these traces won't be easy, so I need to leave quietly. Fortunately, a cremator has agreed to help me out, and she's waiting for me. If the Astral Express ever needs a Memo Keeper, I'll be glad to help. When you miss me, gently call out to me in your thoughts. If needed, the lady slumbering within March 7th knows how to find me. If I need help from the Nameless, I will reach out to all of you. Please convey my apologies to everyone for not being able to say goodbye in person. Farewell, sleepyhead.
Plain Arcadia. Another land known as an Arcadia. Clearly, the fall of Iron Tomb has sent shockwaves across the universe. Even the usually scattered Memo Keepers have received a call to gather. Trust the lady. She's no stranger to dancing on a knife's edge, and she's always made it out in one piece.
Still thinking about the next stop? Is that so? If she chose to leave on her own, she must have good reasons for doing so. I hope the Garden of Recollection has no way of knowing what happened inside Amphorius.
Without Black Swan, the Express would have never made it to Amphorius, let alone experience this unprecedented adventure.
Instead of treating this as a goodbye, why not cherish these memories and look forward to the day we meet again?
Let the conductor sound a whistle for her and wish her smooth sailing ahead.
So, what have you all decided?
I'm on board. Let's head to Plain Arcadia.
After such a tough battle, we all deserve a good rest.
It would be wonderful to visit your homeland.
I have no objections.
Since we're all in agreement, Conductor, prepare for the warp jump.
Attention passengers! The Express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on. Destination, Plain Arcadia. Let's go! I dreamed it again. What a ridiculous dream. Even more over the top than what that guy promised. Looks like the Express has once again taken the wrong route. There's nothing we can do about it. In the river of time, if cause and effect can be kept apart for long, they're bound to have a terrifying reunion. Am I right, Observer? Watching us from behind countless veils. I've been rambling on since the show just started. You must be totally lost, aren't you? Then just forget all that nonsense I was spouting. Anyway, stop looking here. What you should be focusing on is them. So we're not just stopping in low orbit this time, but making a direct landing?
According to the comms, the officials have prepared a dedicated platform for the Astral Express to dock.
A whole platform? Just for us? Is this some kind of VIP treatment for coming home?
Oh, talk about rolling out the red carpet! The express has arrived at the station, connecting to local communications.
From what I see, the Astral Express is considered a legend across the cosmos. So, preparing a fitting gift would be more than appropriate. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Pearl, from the IPC Strategic Investment Department. Now, in my capacity as the legal representative and CEO of this Arcadia, I welcome the Express Navigator, Miss Himiko, back home.
Hello, Miss Pearl. This is news to me. I wasn't aware that the Strategic Investment Department had taken over administration of Plain Arcadia.
As its governing official, I am still in the process of learning. If I can help this planet grow more prosperous, it would be a profound honor.
We would be even more honored to have a face-to-face conversation with you.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. While the Express is stationed here, the IPC will reasonably accommodate all your requests, including the one you just mentioned. Pardon my choice of words, but I sincerely hope that you enjoy your time in Plain Arcadia so much you never want to leave.
In that case, I'd like to know about recent events in this world. I heard from Madame Jade that it's once again the time of the full moon.
Indeed. I believe it's also welcoming the Express. After 15 years, now that the Phantas Moon of Elation is full again, the Phantas Moon Games will begin as scheduled. The more lively, the better. During these divine games, distinguished guests from across the cosmos will be stopping by. This time, along with the Express, a delegate from the Xianzhou Alliance has also arrived. Don't be surprised if you happen to run into them.
A Xianzhou envoy?
That's right. A big shot from the Yuchui. Since you just arrived, I won't keep you any longer. I've arranged for staff to wait for you at the platform. Feel free to ask them for anything you need. All of this is a token of appreciation from the Strategic Investment Department to our friends. We hope you'll enjoy yourselves to the fullest.
Madame Pearl's style is different from Aventurine's, but her methods are cut from the same cloth.
Straight to the point, clean and decisive. It's obvious that the Express not going to Astropolis was part of their plan all along.
This could go on forever. They're really pulling out all the stops to form this anti-destruction alliance. Looks like we need to pay them a visit. Whether to understand the CEO's intentions, or to firmly reject their proposal. At least in my homeland, we have more room to maneuver. Welt, care to join me?
Looks like we don't get a vacation after all.
As for everyone else, you're free to do as you please. My suggestion is, why not take a look around and get to know this world better? I appreciate your enthusiasm, really. But I have something else I'd like you to help me with.
In that case, Sunday and I will go gather some intel about the Xianzhou envoy.
Why you two?
I asked Don Hung to bring me along. I can't appear in public given my identity, but I have a feeling that the Express might need to make some tough decisions in these complicated circumstances. Understanding the Xianzhou Alliance's stance might help us on our journey.
Hey, you had the toughest time in Amphorius. Since we're splitting up, why not make your mission take a break with March? I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. I'm counting on you. Same goes for you, March.
Now we'll look like two immature kids just loafing around. Pretty proud of yourself, huh?
Don't worry, you two. Just make sure to come see me in the parlor car before you leave. I have a favor to ask of you both.
Air dari danau ini bahkan tetap berwarna merah muda ketika dimasukkan ke dalam botol. Tidak mudah, tidak menjadi jernih. Seolah warna itu memang telah menjadi bagian dari air.
I've made contact with the Xianzhou delegation. Sunday, let's head out.
If there is any etiquette I need to follow when meeting Xianzhou people, please let me know in advance.
Danau ini juga terdapat kadar garam yang sangat tinggi, menciptakan lingkungan yang unik bagi kehidupan mikro yang jarang ditemukan di tempat lain. Namun hingga kini, belum ada satu penjelasan tunggal yang benar-benar mampu menjawab semuanya. Mengapa warna itu muncul begitu kuat di sini? Di sebuah pulau kecil yang terpencil di sudut Australia. Saat kita berdiri di sini, laut yang asin akan terasa lembut di wajah. Sementara di depan kita terbentang air Garuda yang berkilau di bawah cahaya matahari. Tidak aneh dan terasa.
Marge, you're here.
So, what kind of mission do you have for us?
It's a long story, but what if I told you there was a game being played in a corner of the cosmos? And the winner might become an Eon. Would that pique your interest? You two saw that special moon in the sky, didn't you? That's a piece of artwork. Here, a ceremony called the Phantasm Moon Games is held every full moon. And that's what I was talking about. The game where the winner becomes an Eon.
Pearl mentioned that name too. Just what kind of ceremony could be so mystical?
Historically, the origin of the Phantasm Moon Games is tied to a group of mourning actors. Legend has it that they offered heartfelt stories to the moon, hoping for a chance to have an audience with an Eon. According to historical records, when a supplicant rises above the rest, the elation will manifest, listen to the victor's wishes, and share their authority for 1 minute. Considering this Eon once injected all their power into a noblesse worm, it's not surprising they would do something like this.
What does it mean to become an Eon for a minute?
Among past winners, some sought ultimate power, some yearned to erase their past regrets, and someone even stored this planet within a scroll painting. But how their wishes were granted and what became of them, only rumors remain, and no one knows the truth. Aha, the elation. Legend has it that they personally started the Phantasm Moon Games, though their motives remain a subject of much speculation. Aha is also one of the eons closest to humans. They have left behind countless pranks, with this miracle of Aha-topia being one of them.
Di tempat ini, para pendaki percaya semua aturan yang tak tertulis. If you hesitate,
Not really. As far as I know, many factions have their own ways of gaining an audience with them. Like the IPC's tourist package, one-day glory tour of the Amber Lord. Pay 1.8 billion credits and you can get a close-up view of Klapoth from an orbital ship at Pier Point. But the Phantasmoon games are different. They're one of the few well-documented ways where you can actually see an Eon and receive their response.
Nomor 8, Sailing Stones, Respect via Amerika Serikat.
The first signs of the war among the Eons are beginning to show. I believe this is why the IPC has been positioning itself here for years. When I saw the Phantasmoon at its fullest, I became even more certain. This ceremony to commune with the Eon, whether genuine or not, could be the turning point that determines the destiny of the cosmos. With all eyes on these games, the IPC won't be the only ones with ulterior motives. The road ahead will likely be fraught with hidden dangers. But what's important is that you make your own decisions, such as whether you'll take part in these grand games, and if so, how. I have only one mission for you both. Explore and understand this world in your own way, as the place where the Trailblaze began anew, and my homeland. You might hear completely different versions of what I just said from others. Trust what you see with your own eyes, and believe in what you choose to believe.
That puzzles me too. The winner gets to share an Eon's authority. This can't be just a simple game, can it?
I see you already have your own thoughts on this. In that case, everyone's got a mission to take care of now. Welt and I are going to meet Pearl. We'll see what kind of surprise she has in store for us.
Hampir tak terasa, hanya beberapa sentimeter dalam satu waktu, namun cukup untuk membuat batu-batu itu meluncur ke langit, meninggalkan jejak panjang.
Astral Express has arrived. Welcome.
Meski begitu,
Now this is what I call a grand welcome. Let's get off the train. Oh, right. After a few trailblazing expeditions, I've totally figured it out. The first person we meet at every stop is somehow involved in some earth-shattering secret. So when the door opens, keep your eyes peeled.
Traverse the cosmos. We meet again, deliverer from beyond the sky. I am not the Theoros you know, but the masked fool, Xandar II Kuwabara. This time, I choose to walk the path of elation, and I shall defeat Noose with my sense of humor. I did say before.
My wish is to join the Genius Society and play the role of a genius. Hey there, gray hair and darling Marge. Sparkle? Ah, it was you all along? Surprised? Well, this time I'm here as Plain Arcadia's cultural advisor, specially appointed to be the tour director for the Express crew. What are you talking about? This is the world of elation. Fools are everywhere. Don't even think about doing business here without us. I know we had some minor entanglements, but you all had fun there, didn't you? Now, the Astral Express has become quite the hero. Her Excellency, the CEO, wanted to find someone who got along with you to show you around this place. So I took on that job. What kind of misunderstanding does she have about the phrase got along? Time's ticking away. Thankfully, there's no bomb here. So are you coming with me or what? Fine. But from now on, no more pretending to be someone else. Lame. Anyway, shall we get going?
Pretty please?
Is this a train? Looking sharp.
Thanks for the compliment.
Ugh! The train just spoke. Before us stands not just a train, but a strangeling.
The term strangeling is so outdated. Look, times have changed, dear guests. Please refer to the Fake Protection Act. We prefer to be called imaginary.
So by the book, you really love those fancy scientific names from the IPC textbooks, huh? Fine, have it your way. This here is a species unique to Plain Arcadia, an imaginary, or a being born from painting. Pretty sharp, aren't you? You caught on quick. Once upon a time, the artists here discovered that by sketching creatures from their imagination and giving them names, they could bring their creations into reality. This belief in things yet to exist is called wish power, and it sustains the existence of imaginary. If you ask me, this power must be a blessing from the laughter. Oops, got sidetracked. This here is the Bullet Worm Express, an imaginary in charge of transportation. You could say they're in the same line of work as you folks.
So you two must be the nameless from the Astral Express. The passengers in my stomach are always gossiping about you. When you get a chance, hop aboard and give me a try. Let's see who's faster, me or the Astral Express.
Oh, thanks. We'll definitely do that when we get the chance. But, man, who would have thought that the Express here is actually a living being? An imaginary. That's absolutely mind-blowing.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Duo Mention City.
Holy smokes, there are cops at the station? Sparkle, don't tell me you're about to get arrested on the spot.
Having heard about the Astral Express's visit, many citizens got up early just to catch a glimpse of the Nameless. If anyone acts out of line, please don't hesitate to call us.
Oh, gray-haired darling March. You're a real celebrity now. Next up, I'm gonna show you even more mind-blowing stuff. So try not to hate it. Holy cow, it's packed in here. What do we have here? Don't.
That pink-haired girl! She's got this adorable little bunny vibe going on. Is she the inspiration for March Bunny? And that girl with the gray hair next to her is so dashing! The baseball bat!
But she doesn't look anything like a raccoon.
Drill this into your head. It's the Galactic Baseballer. That's some baseball raccoon.
And what's this March Bunny thing about?
Laughter. This is the most amazing moment of my life! Everyone, please maintain order.
The people here are way too passionate. I've never experienced anything like this before. So, this is what having rabid fans feels like? Feels intoxicating to be the center of attention, doesn't it? Just don't get too caught up in it. You might not find your way out. Excuse me, bosses. Stop getting caught up in fan interactions. Today's schedule is really packed. Hey, you up there, Mr. Noodle-looking cat. Could you tell me how to get these two out of here?
Excuse me, that's quite hurtful. I am Station Master Meowton, responsible for overseeing Perdido Station.
Whoa, cats really are liquid. Wait a sec. This kitty is the station master? This world is so weird.
The station's completely surrounded. If any of our esteemed guests gets so much as a scratch or loses a few strands of hair to these rabid fans today, my measly pension will go right down the drain. I've prepared the staff passage for our Astral Express VIP. Please hurry and exit the station that way. Passengers exiting, please use your tickets to pass through the gates in an orderly manner. Please be mindful of your personal belongings. Thank you.
Staff passage? To be precise, it's the imaginary staff passage. A long time ago, all of this Arcadium was sealed inside a scroll painting. That's because someone brought everything back to reality. Care to guess why the IPC is here? This nation that was once lost in a painting was salvaged by the IPC. For people inside the painting, they just entered another dimension. It was completely safe. That's right. It's Planar Cadia's must-see attraction. The portal entrance known as the Interplanar Jump. Though civilization has moved beyond the pyramids, the world within the painting wasn't abandoned. Instead, it became part of life for both humans and strangers. Come on, you two. Follow my lead and let's dive into the Interplanar!
How did I turn into Pom-Pom?
Oh, wait. On closer inspection, you don't look exactly like Pom-Pom. Maybe this is what the Trailblazer looks like. woven from elation and wild imagination. That huge creature perched on the tower is staring right at us. It's giving me the creeps. Oh, it doesn't usually. Unless it spots pink hair. What's the matter with you? Jumping around and scaring people. That big fella is called a thundercoil. Don't worry, to him, we're just tiny ants on the ground. Not even enough to get stuck between his teeth. Thundercoil? With a name like that, shouldn't he be flying around making thunder and rain? Why is he just wrapped around that pillar without moving an inch? Times have changed. The IPC issued a decree requiring Imaginary to integrate into civilized society. Legally, they have the same rights as humans, which means they have to work too. What? Strangelings have to work too? That's life under IPC management. Who dare deny Imaginary their right to work? Now, the Thundercoil amplifies TV tower signals, ensuring users worldwide can watch the station's broadcasts without interruption. Boring live streams, prank shows. Big news about the Express arriving. Look! What's up with that billboard? What do you mean by looks like? That is you! Huh. The IPC is really pulling out all the stops to hype you guys up. Don't mind me saying this, but for every penny the IPC spends on you, they expect a return in the hundreds or thousands. You better watch your back. That's one of those giant robots Mr. Yang loves!